What they do? I'm your girl Asanta Tay, and this Tay Tay Loud Mouth. And you already know, today I'm kicking it with the chef of Orlando, Chef Boy RD. Let them know who you is, man. I gotta get it right.
Right. Make sure you get it right. What's up, everybody? This is Chef Boy RD's with Chef Boy RD's Catering out of Longwood, Florida.
And it's Chef Boy RD.
Yes. First name is Richard. Last name is Dupree. I'm a chef and I'm a boy, so it just worked out perfectly. It just all comes
Oh,
together.
okay, so that's how the name came about. Cause I know you know the little Chef Boyardee can of soup and stuff like that, but I was like, oh, I wonder how you came up with that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was my first name Richard, last name Dupree. I'm a chef. I'm a boy. It just kind of like just that was it. I think my mama was like, I don't think you think you Chef Boyardee, and it kind of just like well, I am Chef Boyardee. Like
Okay,
it just
period.
kind of yeah, it just kind of stuck from there.
All right, first you gotta let the people know where you from. Like throw your setup, your hood.
Okay, so I'm from that was definitely not nothing, but I'm from Sanford, Florida. Originally from Geneva, Florida, but I was raised in Sanford. Yeah, Washington Oaks.
It's
A little
Sanford
bit of
Hood.
everywhere.
It's Sanford
Sanford.
Hood though. Like, is it like us in West Orlando?
It can't, not really. Sanford is really country.
Okay.
I ain't want to say that because Orlando people already.
Stream. He done left the stream. What happened? Okay. There you go.
My apologies. Now,
You
what were
fine. You fine. So let the people know, let the listeners know. You know, you say you from Sanford. I was asking
yeah,
you, is Sanford Hood
so
or how is it?
so Sanford not really hood, but I really want to say that Sanford is really country because a lot of people from Orlando always refer to Sanford as country, but it is very country. It's a few hood, it's some hoods out there, and it's it's hoods everywhere. But
Right.
as far as like just like run down West Orlando, Mercy Drive, Pine Hills, no, it ain't really like that.
Okay. And you went to high school and all that in Sanford too?
Yeah, so I went to school in Oviedo, which is
Okay.
close to Geneva, and then I went to high school in Sanford.
Okay. So tell us about, who you are and what it is that you do. We know you cook, but just let the people know.
Right. So everybody who's watching now who doesn't know me, I'm Chef Boyardee. I'm a local chef. We offer soul food catering, but we do a wide range. We can do anything that you want us to do. We love to try new things. Local chef, everything is quality. We don't use no we don't use no what's that stuff called in the macaroni? That block cheese that you buy at the Walmart, like the
Okay.
Rotel.
Like that
We
government cheese, you don't use that?
we don't use no cheap ingredients, no save a lot ingredients. It's all
Okay.
high quality stuff, and we just
Okay.
trying to, we just trying to provide quality soul food because it's hard to find good soul food in Sanford. It's hard to find good soul food in Altamont. It's hard to find good soul food a lot of places.
In
But
Orlando.
Orlando is not too bad because I don't run across a few chefs that do pretty good food,
Okay.
but
A
they don't
few?
have restaurants. Yeah, just a few.
Okay. That's good. So what made you start cooking and how long you been doing it?
So ever since I was a child, I've been in the kitchen with my grandmother. She's the one who helped raise me with my mom. But we always was in the kitchen. She was a little bit, I ain't gonna say she was lazy, but since she had us around, she didn't want to do nothing. So I
Okay.
got to experiment a lot in the kitchen with her. I always knew I wanted to be a chef. Fast forward to about 18, I was really like in a place where I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I needed to make money. So I went into the another route, start making money, but I wasn't really happy. So fast forward to one of my last jobs, they asked me to cater their potluck for Black History Month because somebody had found out that I was a chef. I
Okay.
catered it. Everybody loved my food, and I ended up quitting that job. And I just been doing my chef thing ever since.
Okay. You quit your job after you catered the food for
For
the
the
Black History Month potluck. Now quitting your job, that gotta be scary because that's like, your support. That's your backbone, what you can, lean on your paycheck. How was it for you quitting your job, like on the last day, like I'm out of here. Deuces.
Like, it was very scary, but I kept getting the signs to do it. I was at a job where I was making really good money, like the most money I done made anywhere in my life.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I didn't have no free time. I ain't had no time to spend my money, and I just couldn't live like that. I seen a lot of people that was working there. They had bachelor degrees, master degrees, and they was just stuck working that job, and they was like scared to step out on faith and make even more money, but they was just scared to do it. So I was like, I don't want to be stuck here in this job all my life.
Right.
Like I want to do something that I love because the job, like me on the phone with people all day, that's not what it is.
Okay. And then how about the people around you? Did they support, you saying, hey, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna start this because I want to make my own money. I don't want to work at, the call center no more.
Yeah, I had a homegirl that was at the job. We was both the only two black people on our shift, so we really kind of stuck together and we really kind of kept ourselves motivated. She kept me motivated to get my business going, and eventually she started her business. My family definitely kept me motivated, but it was
Okay.
just like I had to step out. I had to step like you got to step out and just do it and just hope
Okay.
for the best because you can't let nothing stop you from trying. You got to at least try. So that's what I did, and it just ended up working out for me.
All right. And what about the money? Like where the money come from? Because I know, this starting up and starting a business. I know it's not, it ain't cheap. It ain't easy. Where you get your money from?
No, it definitely wasn't easy at all, but the money just came from me selling my food.
Okay.
Like I was just selling food almost every day. Sundays, I did soul food Sundays. That was my biggest day, and
Okay.
I kept selling food, and then I kept getting like caterings. So it was just kind of lined up. Now I did have to go back to work. I went to a nursing home, and worked there for like maybe like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
I met I met this girl named May May, and she's like my sous chef. So it kind of helped. It kind of worked out for me because I ended up meeting somebody that can really help me with my current business. So I went back to work for a couple months. End up meeting, connecting with a few people who I thought was going to help me succeed, but they was a little bit jealous.
Hmm.
So you know how that go.
That happens. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does happen.
What happened that made what made you had to go, go back to work, go get another job? Did you hit rock bottom or like what happened to say, okay, let me go apply for a job after you already started your catering?
Damn, that's a good. Excuse me, that's a good question. I got to
Yeah.
really sit here and think.
Okay.
Ooh, I guess I just yeah, I guess I just I guess I just did hit rock bottom. But to
And
be
that's
honest,
okay.
I can't really remember like what really made me um go back and get a job. I might have just got a little bit bored with my time.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? You know what it was? No, this is
What?
what it was.
What?
Okay, so I was going to culinary school at the Second Harvest. They had this program where you finish a little culinary program and then you go and you get a job.
Okay.
I had end up so me while being in the program, I had quit that job for the call center,
Okay.
and then I end up getting offered like some good jobs, so I just end up taking one. Like I just said, This time I'm gonna do something that's in my field, so where I can get a little feel for the kitchen because I have been cooking all my life, but
Right.
as actually in like a restaurant, I never really had restaurant experience. I worked in like maybe Chick-fil-A, Captain D's, little fast food restaurant. So for me, being in that kitchen was like a whole nother experience. Like I was nervous as hell, nervous a lot being
Yeah,
in
you're
the
okay.
kitchen. Yeah,
How so what's the biggest catering event have you did? Like what the crowd, the number of people, how many people have you fed at one catering event? And that you felt like was it overwhelming or how was it? Your
every
largest event.
catering, every catering I do is overwhelming. It doesn't matter how long I do it. They
Okay.
always gonna be over. It's always overwhelming for me, but it's a good overwhelming.
Okay.
The largest catering I've done so far was for about 300 people. It was for a wedding.
Okay,
Um,
300.
yeah, and I've been in business for
That's a lot
about
of
three
people.
years. This month, the story I was telling you about the call center, it actually happened this month. So this is gonna be my 3 year mark.
Wow, congratulations on that. Congratulations on
Thank you. Yeah,
your 3 years, right? 3 years since
right,
you
three
quit,
years.
since you
Yes,
chunked up the deuces and say I'll make my own winnings. So congratulations on that. That's so
thank
exciting.
you. Thank
How
you.
long were you in culinary school? So it was just a little bit, right? Because you said it was during COVID.
Yes, ma'am. No, it was before COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, it was before COVID. I was in culinary school for about 9 months.
Okay. What
Yes.
was your biggest takeaway from culinary school?
My biggest takeaway was everything. Like when I went into the program with no experience, so
Okay.
every day was something new for me. A lot of people in the class they had already been familiar with the kitchen, so just me learning everything, meeting lifelong friends that I still talk to this day. Um, my chef, our teacher, like I call him for everything. Like he's my mentor. Whenever I need something, I go to him because he's a
Nice.
pastor as well, and he's
Okay.
always gonna make sure I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right track. So yeah,
Okay.
definitely my sous my whatever you want to call him, the chef. He
Yeah.
was definitely my biggest takeaway because I don't know what I would do without him. He's definitely
Okay.
been influential.
Yeah, in your corner and support you. Now,
Definitely.
how old are you doing all this?
So I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And you in your passion, full blown. You
definitely.
know what you want to do. You're not scavenging around trying to
No,
figure out where I want to go. If I'm a
no.
dance, I want to sing this week. You want to
Um,
do you want to
yeah, I'm
cook food.
definitely
You want to
gonna
make people smile and
definitely
put food in their belly. Good
need
food.
belly
Because your
right.
food is actually great. I had the honor of having some of your salmon and it was perfect. I'm talking about so much flavor. It was packed with so much flavor. It was crispy just enough. Like I'm talking about the restaurants ain't have nothing on you. Bahama Breeze
They don't
who?
have. They don't
Bahama
have.
Breeze who?
The crazy thing about it is like these restaurants don't have nothing on me, but they got so much. But I'm gonna get there though. I'm definitely
Okay.
gonna get there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it
Yeah.
because I had just made that real quick last minute. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No, it was specialty.
I
That
could,
was
I
specially
definitely could
made
tell
just for me.
like I wanted that. I wanted just
Yes, the amount,
yeah,
everything you put in it, it was like this for a
that even
Santa,
that
and a little
rice.
bit more for a Santa, and put a little bit on the back for a Santa. It was like you made that thing with love. So I was like, thank you. I was telling everybody, oh my God, girl, this salmon I had, this food I just had is so good. I was full for the rest of the evening. And I probably ate it like around 6:30. So that
Thank
was
you.
amazing. It was amazing. Better than like you say, you could just cook at home. It was on some top shelf stuff. Like I could taste the experience in the salmon.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I always try to cook with love. Whenever I'm
Yes.
going through stuff, I just go in the kitchen. I just pour my heart out into my food. That's just like I love. I'm not gonna say I love when I'm upset, but that's the best. That's when I make my best food because I just go in there and I just really put everything into it. Just like
Okay.
Mary J. She just put everything into her songs. I put everything into my food.
Okay, okay, that's a great metaphor to use it, like a singer, like Mary J. Blige. Okay, give it
Right,
all you got, leave it all in the
right,
pots and pans. I'm feeling it. I'm
right.
definitely feeling it. So look, I saw you. You say you did like soul food Sundays. I know you do Thanksgiving. You'll have a specialty menu for each holiday. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, things like that. And I saw you, you went out and you fed the homeless, or you was a part of like a homeless feeding an event. Talk about that a little bit before we leave.
Yes, ma'am. So me and my fiance have a nonprofit. It's called Black Men for Healing.
Okay.
Um, it's basically what the name is. We're just trying to provide black healing for men because we don't have a lot of people that's willing to um, help black men. Women and children, they always get assistance, but we can't get no healing for the black men.
Right.
So we try to go out in the community. Each holiday, I know we did it for Thanksgiving, we did it for Christmas.
Okay.
We go out, provide food, clothing, shoes, anything that they need,
That's
meal
nice.
meal replacements. Yeah, so we just try to go out, and see what we can help out, and it's definitely rewarding.
Yeah.
It definitely does feel good, and the people love the food. It's like I don't even really like do my full Chef Boyardee on, but they just be loving it. It's like they really just the
That's
smell
so
of the food be
thoughtful.
so good. Yeah, but I mean you have to do good and give back to the community. You
Yeah.
have to definitely, especially when you're so blessed.
Right. Who
Definitely.
idea was that? You say it out of you and your fiance. Who idea was it to start that
It
nonprofit?
definitely was both of us. It was probably his idea to start the nonprofit, but it was both our idea to get into the volunteer work.
Okay. So where can people, help, sponsor that nonprofit, or if they wanted to donate, or they want to come out and be hands on when you do your next food giveaway for men, how can they, be a part? Where can they go and be a
So
part of
you
that?
can follow us on Facebook at Black Men for Healing, or you can either hit me up at chefboyrd'scatering.com or on
Okay.
Facebook at chefboyrd's catering. Any anywhere anywhere you can reach us, any platform.
Okay, so they, even if they can go to the catering website or to your Facebook,
And
and
just reach out
if
to
they
me.
want food, or if they want to help, with your nonprofit, they can reach
Definitely,
you at the one stop shop, hit you up and say, I
definitely we
want to be a
do it
part.
on. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because we
Do
always
you
look for we're always looking for sponsors or people who want to give out certain stuff. We give out shoes and clothes, but if people want to give out book bags, we definitely want to try to provide blankets,
okay.
just stuff dealing with the different elements of the weather that can come.
Right,
Make
and you sleeping outside. Again, that's
right,
super
it's been
thoughtful.
very cold.
Yeah, that's super thoughtful that you think to feed them. You cook the food with love and you feeding it to them. You and your fiance, y'all started this thing and y'all keeping it going. I think that's really thoughtful, and the community need that. So,
Definitely.
thanks for, thinking of someone other than yourself. That's very selfless.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, y'all already know this is Tay Tay Loudmouth. I'm a son to Tay. Y'all make sure y'all check up and keep up. Y'all go follow Chef Boy RD, and y'all keep up with all
Yes.
the catering events. Even if y'all want to donate to his men's nonprofit, y'all make sure y'all stay in touch and stay tuned. Right now, I'm a son to Tay. I'm on radio every Friday at 6:30. Follow me on IG, ASON_TAE. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up. Right now, y'all tune in to back to more 98.5 The Wire.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.